Okay, I actually responded to another of your videos not an hour ago, about an hour ago, and then decided that I still couldn't sleep, and decided to start watching more and more, and I came across this one. Let me skip to the end and say that no, death threats are not right. You are 14 years old, and while I disagree with your beliefs immensely, death threats are not right. However, calling you stupid is not wrong because the word sin for most people, as such as myself, it is the epiphany of wrong. And to be told that you are doing something wrong when everything in your being is telling you that it is right, being told that that is wrong, it is hurtful and painful and deadly. And you do not understand that. You are just now, it seems, learning the power of the spoken word or the written word. And let me tell you this, think about how bad you feel about those death threats that you are getting, and then times it by, God, 20, 30, 40, whatever number you feel like putting on. Times it by that, and you have got how those kids feel. You have got how those kids feel about your religion. As an atheist, no, I do not want your religion shoved down my throat. I am perfectly fine being atheist. I have come to terms with the fact that it is possible that the Christian belief is right. However, seeing people seeing people act against their religions the way people like you and people of other religions have, it's made me decide that hell would be a heck of a lot sweeter if I knew that I got that spot by not giving up my own moral beliefs. Calling you a stupid 14-year-old, I was not allowed a camera like this when I was your age. For two reasons. One, it's the internet. A 14-year-old with a camera, not the best combo, especially a 14-year-old girl. I will be the first to admit that people under 18 don't need cameras, not unless their parents have strict supervision on what they are doing. Now, if your parents support you in this, more luck to you. But you trying to say that you not attacking anyone personally is actually hurts me personally, because it means that you hate my friends, you hate my neighbors, you hate my cousins, you hate, in the first video you say that Obama is making people gay. That is impossible. If you look back in any time, way before Obama's time, way before your mine time, 100, 200 years ago, there were people against sodomy back then. And you have to wonder, why were they against sodomy if it did not exist? Homosexuality has been around for a very long time, and the only reason that it seems to be rising is because the population as a whole is also rising. Just as people such as my little brother who are slow, they were seen few and far between, from my understanding back in the day. Now they are slowly starting to come up and rise in numbers, and this is because the population is growing. Now, I'm not trying to say that homosexuality is a disability. It is not. It is simply, it's simply different. It's different than you. And you say you love thy neighbor, but I have to wonder, how much do you truly love someone who is not as you? Now, wow. I cannot say that I pretend to love all my neighbors, especially when I share such a different disbelief as with people like you. I cannot pretend that I do. However, I can at least give the slightest respect and say that yes, you do. It should enjoy your free speech. However, as I said in the last video, I will do my best to scream above your voice and make sure that people know that this is wrong, that this is not something that should be allowed in this country. In the United States of America, people should not be, what's the word I'm looking for? People should not be told that their lifestyles are sin. When we've got, really, kid, you've got bigger fish to fry. I mean, taking into consideration one of the comments that you got, I hope a priest rapes you. You do realize that's an epidemic, right? I mean, that's actually like, I'm using epidemic far too liberally. It's something that recently has come up as a major problem, because it turned out that, yes, the Vatican are covering up preachers doing this to children. And yeah, the fact that they wish that upon you is sick. And I hope that whoever said that to you burns in hell, because you are 14. It is actually still a somewhat, I hate to say this, it's still a somewhat distinct possibility. If you were 24, that'd be different. But you are 14, and yes, that 10 years makes a big age difference. Think about you when you were 4 and 14, that's a big difference. I promise you, it is. 14 and 20, that's a big difference. What do you believe is yours? Teach your children it. I don't care. Agree with your parents, yes. Get rid of any family members who you hate now because they are homosexual. And then hate the people that they fall in love with because they too turn out to be homosexuals. And then hate the children that they might one day raise because they are being raised by homosexuals. Hate them too, because they are yours to hate. But do not think that it is okay that you will not get reprimanded by others for saying these things that you say on YouTube. Because let me tell you, you posting these things on YouTube, you should have been expecting a really high hate mail, because this is the internet. And I really hope that someone sat down with you and told you, look, like your dad, let's just say it's your mom or your dad. He sat down and went, look, son, I agree with you and I support you and I love you no matter what, but these people will not. There will be a huge amount of people who will stand against you and who will make you some days wonder if it is worth this fight. And he probably told you that it was. If he didn't, then I actually almost feel worse for you. I hope one day you grow up and you change your mind. If nothing else, I hope that if you do not change your mind, that you do not harm too many people. And I hope that if you should, that is a small enough harm to make you learn and to not harm the other person too much. However, if it is a big life-changing thing, like a son or daughter committing suicide over something that their daddy has said, not to say that 14 you're planning on being dead, but you know, and that is the only thing that can get you to change your mind, then so be it. Peace. I hope your God is with you. I know that my hopes and beliefs are with me, as always. Long days and pleasant nights.